15 Marvel actors that were also in Star Wars movies. Two of the world's most popular film franchises share some familiar actors. Let's take a look at the 15 stars who have appeared in both the Star Wars and Marvel universes throughout the years. Benicio del Toro. Del Toro, who plays the Collector in Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers Infinity War, is an ideal fit for the showy figure. It's easy to overlook that Del Toro is hiding behind the bleach white hair and flashy ensemble. Del Toro most recently appeared in The Last Jedi as the mysterious DJ, an evil code breaker with ambiguous moral standards. Del Toro plays the DJ character with a particular set of strange gestures and peculiarities that make the role a lot of fun to behold in his short screen time. Ray Park. Ray Park, a Scottish martial arts expert and actor, was cast as Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace, owing to his outstanding physical strength and expertise with hand-to-hand fighting. However, a few of his words were dubbed over in the final edit. Indeed, many viewers may be unaware that the same actor also portrays Toad in the first X-Men film, where he acts as Ian McKellen's Magneto's right hand. However, the actor's actual look is hidden behind green makeup, heavy contact lenses, and dyed hair, making him difficult to recognize. Andy Serkis. Serkis's evil character, Ulysses Klaue, had his brief MCU appearance in Avengers: Age of Ultron. Serkis's acting talents shine through in any role he performs in. Given that Serkis mostly plays creatures, monsters, and animals that bear no resemblance to the actor, it may come as a surprise to know and understand that he also played Supreme Leader Snoke in both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Felicity Jones. Felicity Jones had a brief cameo in another blockbuster movie to become a part of an expanded universe before earning her star-making role as Jyn Erso, the ringleader of a tiny sect of rebel fighters in Rogue One. Jones also made an appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 as Felicia Hardy. In the comics, Felicia Hardy, a figure with a tangled relationship with Spider-Man, was set up to return as criminal and cat thief Black Cat in future installments of the franchise. Lupita Nyong'o. Nyong'o is set to appear in the upcoming Black Panther as Nakia, an ally of T'Challa, who shares an unstable history with the character in the comics. It also potentially implies that future movies on the Wakandan warrior are being thought of. Combine this with her outstanding performance as millennia-old pirate queen Maz Kanata in both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. It seems that Nyong'o is fast developing to be one of Hollywood's most desired actors. Samuel L. Jackson. When we think of actors that have been in Star Wars and the MCU throughout the years, the first name that comes to our mind is always Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, how could you forget Mace Windu with his amazing purple lightsaber in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Samuel L. Jackson's involvement in the Marvel Cinematic Universe began with the classic Iron Man post-credits sequence in which his version of Nick Fury approached Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., about launching the Avengers Initiative. Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman is yet another huge celebrity that has been in both Star Wars and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Portman was first introduced to the MCU in 2011's Thor as Jane Foster, one of the world's foremost astrophysicists and ultimate love interest to Chris Hemsworth's God of Thunder. Natalie Portman played a series of roles in the Star Wars franchise. She acted as Padma Amidala, Queen of Naboo, Galactic Senator, and co-founder of the Rebel Alliance, future mother of Luke and Leia, in the 3 Star Wars prequels: Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Paul Bettany. Paul Bettany was famously known in the Marvel Universe after his role in Avengers: Age of Ultron as Jarvis, Iron Man's faithful AI aide in the first several adventures. Bettany was recently cast in a mysterious role of Dryden Voss in Solo, a Star Wars story. Bettany's role takes on a much more humanistic aspect, which was previously intended for Williams, who was unavailable to attend reshoots for the film. Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac is unquestionably one of the greatest actors working today. He has amassed an impressive career in recent years. Isaac is most well known for his portrayal of the arrogant and impulsive Resistance pilot Poe Dameron in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Although being such a well-known actor, it may not be obvious to many that Isaac also portrayed Apocalypse, one of the X-Men's most powerful villains in X-Men Apocalypse. Rose Byrne. Byrne's participation in X-Men First Class and X-Men Apocalypse is important since she plays Moira McTaggart, a CIA operative and ally of the X-Men. This is perhaps the part that made Byrne famous, bringing to life a popular character from the X-Men books. But in Attack of the Clones, Byrne plays Dorme, one of Padma Amidala's handmaidens, and is given a few background appearances and a handful of lines, making it very easy for even die-hard Star Wars fans to forget she was in the film. Dominic West. Despite the film's critical reaction, Dominic West's portrayal as the villain Billy Rosati Jigsaw in Punisher Warzone is unforgettable. West also appeared in The Phantom Menace, where he had just one line in the film. He portrays the role of Padma Amidala's palace guard. Even the most clever spectators could not notice West's part without any prior knowledge of his presence, as he wore a complete leather outfit and a huge helmet. Richard Armitage. He has worked in cinema, television, and theater for decades. Armitage first appeared in the MCU in Captain America: The First Avenger as Heinz Kruger. He played a tiny but crucial part in it. Armitage recounts having a line, but that was removed from the final result, leaving him as nothing more than an extra in the film. He appeared in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace as Naboo Starfighter Pilot No. 1. Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker plays Saw Gerrera in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. He is the leader of the rebels and later gets promoted as a mentor to lead character Jyn Erso. Gerrera transitions from well-intentioned rebel to a violent extremist, which symbolizes one of the movie's topic of moral grays. Whitaker also appeared in Black Panther, where he plays Zuri. Zuri is also a mentor to Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa and expert of hand-to-hand combat. However, Zuri prefers a spear to use as his weapon of choice. Donald Glover. Donald Glover had become a celebrity when he was hired as Lando Calrissian in Solo: A Star Wars Story. His popularity hit new heights when he took on the character that was initially played by Billy Dee Williams over 40 years ago. However, within a year of his Star Wars debut, Donald Glover was featured in Spider-Man: Homecoming as Aaron Davis. His role in the movie is significantly small, but the character of Aaron Davis has a long history in Marvel Comics. Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau was featured in the Star Wars universe as Rio Durant in Solo: A Star Wars Story. The film's grand robbery was centered on the good-natured, four-armed pilot who died in the process. In addition, Favreau has appeared in many Marvel films. He portrayed Franklin Foggy Nelson in Daredevil and Happy Hogan in 3 films of Iron Man: Iron Man 2, and Iron Man 3. His role as Happy Hogan was seen in Spider-Man: Homecoming, Avengers: Endgame, and Spider-Man: Far From Home as well. Happy Hogan's scene at the funeral of Tony Stark is one of the most heartbreaking scenes in Avengers: Endgame. That's a wrap of today's video. Did we miss out on some actors who appeared in both franchises? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. Also, don't forget to share this video with other MCU and Star Wars fans. Thanks for watching. We'll meet you next time with another amazing video.
Gotta say, that's awesome.